Well, hello, all you beautiful people out there in Minecraft land. I just jumped over that cat. How are you today? I am fantastic. Thanks for asking. Today, we are going to be doing some more miscellaneous things. I don't know. I haven't seen the thumbnail or the title of the video yet because I just started recording. So I don't even know what we're going to be recording yet. Maybe you guys know because you've seen the thumbnail and you've seen the title, what it is that I ended up doing in this episode. But I am completely in the dark. I have spent a little bit of time off camera between episodes. And I have been mining some things. For example, over here, I have some stone, and some stone, and some stone, and some stone, and also some stone. Plus, it's not stone. That would have been funny if it was all stone. No, look, I've got a whole shulker box full of andesite, and I've got a whole shulker box full of diorite, and I've got some granite, and some diorite, and some andesite, and some stone that are just left over that wouldn't fit in a whole shulker box all to themselves. And then I got some other things as well. A little bit of dirt, some lapis and iron and emerald ore. That's cool. Some gold ore, a little bit of redstone ore, some coal ore, and of course, 23 diamond ore, which is pretty cool. And that all came from my beacon mine that I had set up underground in the last episode. So I spent probably a good, 2 or 3 hours anyway. I didn't time it exactly, so I don't know how long it was exactly. But look, 8 shulker boxes, well, not entirely full, but almost 8 full shulker boxes full of material. That's a lot, even with a beacon. So yeah, and also I learned something. Do you want me to blow your mind, guys? Because this actually, it kind of blew my mind. So I'm going to come over to a crafting table here, and I want to show you something. Let's just say, hypothetically, that I needed some andesite because I don't have any andesite. I'm just going to show all these craftables. Andesite. Look, andesite. Just straight up regular, ordinary andesite, not the polished kind, andesite, the kind you mine. You can craft it. You can craft it from diorite and cobblestone. So if you're running out of andesite and you have diorite, bang, you're good to go. And I think you can do the same with some of the other stuff, like granite. Can you, see, look, granite. If you take diorite and you mix it with nether quartz, you get granite. Like, that's crazy. Isn't that crazy? Did that blow your mind? That actually blew my mind. I did not know that was actually a thing. I think I saw that in a video like a year ago or something. Somebody showed that off, and I unfortunately can't remember who it was. But yeah, it was kind of stuck with me, and I'm like, wait, is that really a thing? Was that like a custom data pack or a custom mod or something? No, that's in the vanilla game. You guys can do that right now in your own vanilla world. Try it. And if it doesn't work, please tell me, because I don't think I have anything special that would add those recipes or anything like that. And as you know, I am going to need a lot of rocks. Different kinds of rocks for my walls and my towers that go all the way around my base. Not just andesite. I actually don't need any granite at all, but I did get some granite anyway. But one thing that I do need, that I actually didn't mine at all, that was cobblestone. I do have a cobblestone generator up here. That's a very inefficient cobblestone generator, but it will allow me to get a lot of cobblestone. That's how I got the cobblestone to build these walls. But when I was down in the mine and I was mining all the stone, I probably should have used the fortune pickaxe instead of the silk touch pickaxe, so that at least I would get some cobblestone. But I forgot, and so all of the stone I mined with my silk touch, and I ended up with just stone instead of cobblestone. So one of the first things I'm going to do today is go AFK high above my creeper farm. So hit that time lapse. I'm just kidding. Can you imagine what it'd be like if I actually did a time lapse of just me AFK on top of my farm? I mean, I suppose it might be kind of interesting because I might be able to, cut to an interior shot of the creeper farm and you'd see creepers, spawning in and getting scared by kitty cats and falling to their death and creating lots of gunpowder, and then maybe that gunpowder being shot out of some droppers into water streams and being carried along. And you know what? Maybe it would be interesting. Maybe not that interesting, but you get the idea. So anyway, I'm going to AFK while the sun goes down. Actually, that's the moon. The moon comes up.
Later.
And we're back. So we have been AFK above our creeper farm for, I guess, about an hour and a half-ish. No, not quite. About an hour and 15 minutes, let's say. So let's just take a quick peek at how, how, I can't even talk anymore. It's been that long since I've been speaking. Let's take a look at our storage system and see exactly how much gunpowder we have accumulated. I'm hoping for more than 10 stacks. Oh, nice. I think I had 2 stacks in here to start with, but yeah, even if I were to take those 2 stacks out, we basically have almost, well, more than 2 full rows of gunpowder. So yeah, way more than 10 stacks, which is great. So let's grab 10 stacks of gunpowder out of here. That's 9, that's 10. And also, we need 8 stacks of sand, which I did check before I went AFK to see if I had enough sand. And in case you were wondering what I am actually making here, well, should be pretty obvious what I'm actually making. I now have 2 stacks of TNT. Do I have a flame bow? Power punch infinity unbreaking, no flame. Huh. Do I have any villagers that'll trade for flame? Let's find out. So I just checked all of my villagers, and unfortunately, none of them have a trade for flame. So I guess I'm going to have to do this the old-fashioned way, and that is to see if I can actually enchant myself one of these bows. I actually have a lot of bows here. So I'm just going to grab a bunch of them. Not that many. I don't think it'll take me that long to get flame. So maybe something like that. And let's go over to our enchanting setup. Right over here. Remember this place? We haven't used this for many, many, many episodes. Look, I even have some books and stuff. All right, let's see what we can do here. Oh, I need lapis. Got it. Okay, so punch power, unbreaking. Sure, let's just try... I don't know. Where do you get flame? Do you get flame high or low? Well, let's just try high. Okay, well, that's not it. So let's try again. Power, punch, power. Let's try low. Power. Let's keep trying. Flame! There it is. Only the 4th try. I already have a bow that gives me flame. And it also has unbreaking on it, which is fine. Doesn't really matter. It's not going to really do anything to my current bow. Let's get rid of the enchantments on these other bows because we don't really need it. Maybe I can get a level or 2 back. Maybe not. But all I really wanted was this unbreaking and flame bow. Now let's take that bow over to an anvil. All right, and now we can combine Super Bow 1 with our unbreaking flame bow, 19 levels, holy moly. So power 5, punch 2, infinity, unbreaking 3, now becomes power 5, punch 2, infinity, unbreaking 3, and flame. That's awesome. And look at that, it also fixed the bow right up to full. So that's pretty good. And these extra bows I can get rid of. There we go. And now I have a flame bow. I have some TNT. Let's see, my flame bow still works. Yeah, wonderfully. Or my bow still works wonderfully. Now I'm going to have, I'm going to be shooting flame and everything. Okay, let's go to the nether. Okay, here we are flying around the nether. And we don't want to be up high. we actually want to be down low. Very low. Well, this is still too high. I'm at level 40 right now. Let's see if I can actually get even lower. What? There's a giant lava lake here at level 40? I don't want there to be lava at level 40. I want to go down. So I guess I should go, somewhere else. Ooh, like this. No, 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 no. Nope, that's bad. That's bad. Eat, eat, eat. Yes, okay. Yeah, that was scary. Hey, look at this. This is actually I just flew right over here. This is this is actually exactly where that portal. This is the old where the portal used to be that goes to the stronghold. That's kind of weird. I just kind of randomly ended up here. I did not mean to. Oh, weird. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to choose a space and then dig down to level 15. We've dug a big hole, and we are now at Y level 15 in the nether. And now we just have to dig a long straight tunnel, because this is going to be where I place my TNT. And now I'm starting the long journey back by placing in TNT about every 2 to 3 blocks. And hopefully this will work out just fine. And now comes the shot of the century. Here it goes. And we can watch the explosions happen, but unfortunately I can't get too close because I made a big mistake and forgot to brew any fire resistance potions. Well, that's not gonna work. That'll work. So I decided to come back to my base and brew up some potions of fire resistance, because obviously if I'm going to be digging around in lava, I don't really want to be burning myself to death. So I figured, why not? I have the ingredients hanging around. I only had 1 magma cream, but luckily that's all you need for 3 potions of fire resistance. And really 3 potions of fire resistance, especially if I make them the 8-minute variety, they will, that should last me. I'm not going to need, more than 24 minutes of rooting around in the nether in lava. At least I hope I don't anyway. But that's what I'm going to make. And then I will return to the nether. And I am back in the nether, ready to start uncovering some ancient debris. So let's drink our noob juice, get ourselves some fire resistance, just make sure we have it. Yep, and now let's dive headfirst into some lava and see if it actually is doing the job. Yep, it appears to be doing its job just fine. Great. So, did I actually uncover any ancient debris? Well, I don't see any. Oh, I can even dive in the lava. See, like, behind the lava and see if there's any back here. No, there isn't. All right, I'm going to keep looking, and hopefully I will find some. Aha! I have spotted my first ancient debris of this world right there. Oh, and there's another one. Perfect. Got 2 ancient debris. And we'll see if maybe there is any extra. Hidden in the depths, yes. Oh, look at that! More hidden in the depths. I love it. So I've got 2 ancient debris now. Let's put that on my hotbar just so I can keep track of it. Let's do a little bit of exploring here. Make sure there isn't any additional ancient debris hiding. I don't think there is. Nope. But I did see another piece right over here. There we go. And let's just dig around that one too. That's 3. And I found myself some lava that I don't have to worry about because I have my fire resistance on. And now I can keep looking. Oh, and there's 4. Look at that. Just like that. This stuff I'm pretty sure doesn't burn in lava, so even if I drop it, it's not going to matter. At least I hope. I don't really want to test that theory. And it appears that my TNT did not all ignite, so let's just duck and cover. I always get really excited when I see soul sand in the ceiling, but I think it's ancient debris, but it isn't. It's just soul sand. So that large amount of TNT that I placed turned out to be mostly a bust. It's just ended up with like walls of lava, which I went all the way through. So I decided to carry on because I still have a little bit more TNT in my inventory. But look at that. I actually, aside from that 4, I just found another piece of ancient debris. So that's great. And I'll just search around and make sure there isn't any more, which it doesn't appear that there is. But I'm just going to carry on this tunnel, and then I will place the rest of my TNT. All right, igniting the TNT. Let's, hopefully I'm safe where I am. Yep, looking good. Well, it looks like we're revealing a whole bunch more lava, and I think my potion of fire resistance is going to wear out very soon, so I just need to keep an eye on that. I think I got about 10 seconds left. Yeah, there it is. I can actually see it flashing right now. Before I dive into this, I better replenish, but luckily I did bring 2 more with me. So here's one more piece of ancient debris that I have now collected, and unfortunately, I've run out of TNT again. Well, I shouldn't say I've run out of TNT. I still have a tiny bit of TNT left, but my tunnel has ended, so I'm going to have to get back up here and dig just a little bit further. I have 14 TNT left, so I should be able to go about another 25 blocks or so, maybe 30 blocks, and then plant the rest of this TNT. That's definitely satisfying to watch. Unfortunately, it's not very satisfying when you set off all your TNT and then you go collect all the ancient debris, or try to collect all the ancient debris, and don't find anything. Which is basically exactly what's been happening to me. So right near the end of this tunnel, one more lone piece of ancient debris, which should bring my grand total to 7. 7 pieces. That's a terrible number. Now I need to just mine around a little bit, because if I can't go home with 8, then I'm not going home. And unfortunately, after spending about another half an hour, like literally just smashing my pickaxe against netherrack, hoping to uncover some ancient debris, and you can actually see here that, yeah, 421 durability. So I've used about 2/3 of the durability of my pickaxe, and didn't actually uncover any additional ancient debris. So 7 it will have to be. At least 7, that is, until such time as I can come back with more TNT. Let's see if I can do this. Ooh. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Halfway up the stairs, 3/4 of the way up the stairs. Yes, I'll have to come back to the nether later with more TNT and continue to mine out in the way that I was mining to try to get even more ancient debris. For now, I do have enough to do 1 piece of armor. So let's get our 7 pieces of ancient debris smelting away in our powerful 2-furnace super smelter, while we try to figure out exactly what piece of armor, or tool for that matter, we want to upgrade. Honestly, this is the one I am thinking about right here. I have basically worn it down a lot, many times in the past little while, because I tend to do a lot of like power digging. In the last couple episodes I have anyway, between the beacon mine that I have down underground, where I just mined for like 2 hours, and almost broke my pickaxe. I actually had to come up here and repair it like twice before I did it. And also, the mining that I was just doing in the nether, where I was just basically swinging my pickaxe around trying to get netherrack. Actually, I wasn't trying to get netherrack. I was breaking netherrack so that I could try to get some netherite, this stuff. Oh well. I've got my 4 and my 4, which is exactly what I need now to, let's see if you can just click this. No, that doesn't work that way, of course. Something like this, and 1 piece of netherite. And of course, that is not an achievement or advancement. It should be. Netherite. This stuff is super duper powerful though. It's really cool when you have a lot of it because you can enhance all of your tools and stuff. And the way you do that is by coming over to this machine right here. You put your tool in, you put your netherite ingot in, and shablamo. I now have a netherite pickaxe. Woohoo! And it also jumped up in durability. It almost doubled the durability that I had. Plus, it went up to 2031 potential durability. But now what I have to do is just mend my new tool by trading some paper. And that's what I like to do. This is the quickest and easiest way to actually mend a tool. Watch this. So that's 2... That's 9 and done. I traded 9 times with, what, about 2, maybe 3 stacks of paper, and I brought my netherite pickaxe totally full, and while I was doing that, I also brought my other gear completely up to full as well, because I was wearing it. The only thing that didn't get brought completely up to full was my shovel. And watch this. If I just highlight my shovel and come to this last guy over here, I guess he doesn't have a paper trade. This guy does. One time. There it is. There it is. Now my shovel is also totally up to full. The only thing I can't mend now is my bow, but that's because it has infinity on it and not mending. And you can't put mending and infinity on the same bow, unfortunately. And as a nice byproduct, I also got myself 2.5 stacks of emeralds, which is great. I can drop those emeralds right in this chest, along with some of the other gear that I grabbed from the nether, and it will just automatically populate into this water stream, which takes it into my automatic sorting system. Now, having been completely dissatisfied with what has happened in the nether, I decided that I want to go on a quest for more ancient debris. And that means a quest for more... wait, am I even going east? Yes, I am going east. I need more ancient debris and I need more TNT. And for that, I need more sand. So I am going to take a long journey to the east because I heard rumors that there was perhaps a desert way in this direction. And that was not very far at all. Here is the desert complete with a desert village. Nice. Wonder if there's anything here that I could possibly use. Unfortunately, no, there wasn't anything particularly useful in that village. I did manage to find some cactus in a chest, and hey, bunny, how are you? And also 1 emerald in a chest, along with, you know, a piece of white glazed terracotta. Nothing very useful, but that's okay. I wasn't really after the village anyway. I was actually here for the sand, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend the next couple minutes just gathering sand. All right, I think I've collected just about everything that I need. I do have 3 full shulker boxes worth of sand, plus, you know, some of those extra materials that I came across, including, you know, 3 and a bit extra stacks of sand. Plus, look, I actually found, just, you know, randomly in the desert, a wandering trader's head and a white trader llama's head, as well as a couple leads and some leather. They just, honestly, they were just random. They were just sitting on the ground. I don't know how else they possibly could have got there. So anyway, my shovel is also almost dead, as you can see. So I am going to pack up all of these things and put them in my ender chest for the long voyage home. In the meantime, we can watch this beautiful Minecraft sunset as the sun goes down and touches the ocean over, you know, Turtle Desert Bay Island place. and the beautiful stars come out. I very rarely see the stars come out in Minecraft because I don't really like to be out in the world when it gets dark because, you know, mobs will spawn. I don't have any of this area lit up, so I'm just going to sleep it away. And it's a bright, sunny morning over the desert. There were no mobs in the night to attack me because I slept as I should. And now it's time for the long journey home. And there is my base. And it only took me about 11 or 12 rockets, something like that, to get all the way home. Boop. I decided it would be best to do this the long way, which is to load the sand from my shulker boxes into all of these chests by hand rather than trying to feed it into my automated sorting system because it would just take too long. So that's the 3 shulker boxes full of sand all taken care of. Now I just have this one last shulker box to take care of, which is all of the sort of miscellaneous garbage that I collected. And you know what? This one, actually, rather than bothering with the, the manual sort, this is the prime candidate to actually just take all this garbage, just take it all, every single last piece, and then just, well, I know some of these things aren't going to end up in here, but just dump all this stuff in here because some of these things I can sort just fine, things like this and this and this and this. Yeah, just sort, 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 and sort. There we go. And anything that's in here that does not have a filter associated, as you guys probably already know, will just end up in one of these unsorted chests. So far, oops, I only have one of these chests full. But there are a bunch more ready to be filled with miscellaneous stuff. And of course, I can already see that there's things like this jungle wood, for instance, or blackstone that I'm not sorting yet, and I probably should be. So there's definitely room for improvement here. So that is going to do it for this episode, and I thought I'd be really clever and actually set off a chain of explosions and let that be the sort of extra for this video. But as I was digging this tunnel, I came across 2 pieces of ancient debris just kind of hanging out in the tunnel. But that is not all of the ancient debris that I found in this tunnel. No, not at all. In fact, I found 2 more on the floor right around here. Yeah, there they are, right there. 1, 2, you can kind of see them behind me over my shoulder. So that's already 4 more pieces of ancient debris. So anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I really enjoyed making this episode, and if you want to see more great episodes like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you like ancient debris as much as I like ancient debris, please click that like button because look, I found another 2 ancient debris, so that's 6 more just in digging a tunnel for me to place more TNT. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.